I don't know if it is live yet, but I think that it is. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my daily live here as Denise Donovan. I have to remember who I am operating as because you guys know this is Denise Denice, aka Denny in Virginia, aka the Doy's professional and professional voice actor, aka now Abundanicia, multi-billionaire extraordinaire. And so that's just another name that I've added to my full nomenclature, moniker, whatever it's called. Anyway, I went live and I should have planned this, but I didn't plan it because I wanted to um, do a daily live and I didn't fully realize that I was just going to go. And so now we're just talking awkwardly and I have nothing that I want to talk about in particular, but I just felt like I should start doing daily lives just to practice speaking. Because as you can tell, I need a lot of practice when it comes to my storytelling. I need a lot of practice when it comes to my delivery. I need a lot of practice when it comes to planning. And I have not practiced planning. And so that is one thing that I'm a little disappointed about myself on this day, in that once again, I operated in not planning anything out and I just kind of do the day and it hasn't worked out. And so I can even in this moment feel my heart beating just a bit faster, thinking about my lack of preparation for the day, thinking about my lack of preparation for tomorrow, thinking about my overall in life, my general overarching lack of preparation. I can feel my heart beating a little bit faster with that anxiousness, with that worry that I'm not supposed to have because God didn't give me that spirit, but I can feel it starting up in me, and I'm like, how do I stop it? Because I wanted to go live to give you guys a report as to like how my day is gone, what I've done, but truth be told, I really haven't done much again. I went into that thing of I mean, the good thing is I got to pray with my mom and my sister this morning, so that was great. But after that, there was still just a large chunk of time in which I ate breakfast and got ready, but there's a large chunk of my time that was wasted. And a lot of times that happens when I have my phone on me. So I need you guys' help as to methods of like breaking that whole phone addiction thing, because it is literally sucking the life out of me. It's literally stealing my most valuable, most precious resource, which is my time. And that's honestly all that I really have right now is time. And it's so precious and valuable. And yet I keep thinking back on days of the past and it's like I've wasted so much of it. But it's like there's nothing that I can do about it. And so thinking about how much time I've wasted isn't going to do anything about it except waste more time. And so those perpetual cycles is what I'm working on breaking. The cycle of wasting time, I want to break. The cycle of being stuck in a thought loop of thinking about stuff and then not actually doing the things. But I thought about it, and so it's kind of like I did it, but I didn't actually do anything. So if you guys have any advice, let me know. How do you break those types of cycles of like being in a thought loop, or like you're in a worry loop, you're in an anxiety loop, and so you just keep thinking about how anxious you are, and then thinking about how anxious you are is making you more anxious because you're still not doing the things that you need to do. And so it's just that loop that I would like to stop. And like I said, I can even right now, I can feel it. I can feel that after I turn this live off, I'm not going to spiral because I won't put that over myself, but I can feel the like, oh, what did you really get done today? Did you really get anything done today? You got nothing done today. So I can hear the voices of the enemy just being like, you're a sack of crap. You haven't done anything today. You wasted your life. You're wasting everything. Why do you even exist? You sack of crap. So I can hear it. I can hear it. And I know I'm gonna watch this play back and be like, wow, I'm acting a little crazy. But that's the internal monologue that's happening right now, and I can feel it and I know it's happening. And so I want it to stop. And so now I'm going to pause and I'm going to speak life over myself. What am I doing that is good? So I started the New Testament today, started with Matthew, and I did not get very far, but I know Jesus's entire lineage, which was a thing, many, many generations. I know Jesus's lineage, and I got to the part where he was baptized by John the Baptist, and I think that's as far as I got. So like I said, not very far, but I am happy that I am officially in the New Testament, and now we can get our Jesus on, y'all. Woo woo. I'm excited about that. But I will say, if you want to get instilled with the fear of the Lord, read the Old Testament, because that worked for me, because the Old Testament makes you be like, I gotta get rid of everything that is not of the Lord right now or suffer the consequences, and I don't want to suffer those consequences. So if you want the fear of the Lord instilled in you, read that Old Testament. And so right now I'm in the New Testament, and it's on a completely different vibe. I'm not going to lie. What else is going well for me today? Today, I got to pray with my mother and my sister, which is a blessing. Because as a family, we honestly don't pray together too much, which is something that we want to change. And so that was a step in the right direction. I'm very happy about that. I got to go to the mall. I did my daily Denny and Virginia stuff. And today is Wednesday. And so I told myself that every Wednesday I would post a podcast episode. And I'm happy to announce I did it. I fulfilled it right before I started recording this. And I put my podcast episode out as well as my audio podcast episode out, it was the same subject, but one of them has me on camera live, and the other one is just an audio only version that I have on my Buy Me a Coffee for Denny and Virginia. And so I'm very happy that I got those two done, because that means that I am becoming more of a person of my word. And so that is a beautiful thing. So once again, I would like to encourage you guys to just expect something great and grand to happen by December 24th. I need to find and link the video to the Dr. Bill Winston Bible study that just like rocked my world in the best way possible for you guys, because that's why I'm just so expectant that by December 24th, something grand is going to happen for me in my life. And so I want you to have that same expectation for your life. By December 24th, you have to decide what your grand thing is. I already know what my grand thing is, and I'm not going to share it because I want to share the testimony afterwards. But you have to expect something great. You have to expect something grand is going to happen before this year is over. Before my deadline was December 31st, 2024. But after watching that video, it's been bumped up to December 24th, 2024, Christmas Eve. Expect grand things, expect great things, expect godly things. Have faith for the thing that you've been wanting, or the thing that you've been needing, or the vision that you have seen to happen by December 24th, at least to some degree. Something is going to happen. Something great, something wonderful is going to happen by that day. And I'm holding on to that. I'm holding on to that. And each and every single day, every time I go to these lives, I'm going to remind you guys, hopefully I remember to remind you guys at least, to hold on to that greatness that is coming for you to come Christmas Eve. But you have to expect it, and you have to have faith, and you have to trust in Him, and you have to be more locked in than you've ever been to Him and His word. You need to be in the word. You need to be praying. You need to be worshiping. You need to be locked in on Him in this season. This is not a time to play around. We ain't playing no games in this season. This year, we are going to see miracles. This year, we're going to experience the blessings. This year, we are so blessed to just be alive. And so I am expectant. I am so expectant of what is to come December 24th, 2024, Christmas Eve. This is going to be a year the Lord has made for sure. And I cannot wait to share the testimonies. I cannot wait to share all the trials and tribulations that I went through. I'm definitely in my behind the scenes era right now. I told you, I'm in my Transformers era. Okay, there is more than meets the eye to this girl. Okay, you guys haven't even seen. I have not even scratched the surface yet, and God is definitely still hiding what is inside of me right now, because I haven't matured enough to get to that level. Do you see how I changed right now? I have not matured enough to get to that level to be revealed to the world as to who I really am, and so until I reach that level of maturity, I have to stay hidden. I have to continue going through these trials and tribulations, and I can't keep going backwards. I have to go forwards. I have to mature. I have to walk in my vision, walk in my purpose. I have to act in the version of Denise Donovan that I was shown that I am. And I hadn't been doing that. But you can tell by this live, I've already changed the entire vibe of it, because I definitely went from a complainer and a worrier and being anxious to being like, something grand is going to happen for me come Christmas Eve this year. here, and I know it. So I know that the live is bugging out a little bit because of the internet connection, but I hope you also are open to receive that blessing come Christmas Eve. I don't know what it is for you. I know what it is for me, but I don't know what it is for you. But you've got to be open to receive, and you've got to be filled with faith. Do not miss it. Do not miss it, y'all. Please, please, please. That's all I really have for this live, because it is going on 7 o'clock, and I have to get more done. I have to clean up so that I can make room for what God wants to bring into my life. But in the current state that I'm in, I'm operating in pure chaos. I'm operating in so much chaos that I will literally have my keys in my hand. I will go inside the house and it'll just be gone, and I'll be frustrated because I'll have no idea what happened to it. That's how much chaos that I'm operating in, is that I keep losing stuff like crazy. I am open. I'm just praying that I make it through the day. I have no plans for the day. I have a general, I want to go to this spot, and that is it. But that's not how the version of Denice Donovan acts. That is the optimal version that God designed me to be since before I was even born. And so I definitely have to get right. I have to mature. And I most definitely cannot quit in this season. This season is building me. I am a transformer. And so you guys are about to see me transform by Christmas Eve. I don't swear, because I read that all oaths are bad. So I got to learn more about that. But I did read about the oaths in the New Testament. So I'm not going to swear. He said, just say yes or no. So I say yes to the blessing. I say yes to receiving, being open to receive what is coming to me come December 24th. And guys, I'm a transformer. There is more than meets the eye to me. And you guys, I hope you cannot wait to see all that is in this package that is Denice Donovan. And I can't wait for you guys to showcase what's in the package of you, because God made us all to be uniquely ourselves. And I just love seeing when people are actually operating as themselves and not just copying, pasting, not just using trending audio, not just stealing stuff from other people, but coming up with original content, not acting as though, but acting true to yourself, being free to be yourself, being free to be silly, being free to be to walk in that authority of creativity that God gave you and you alone, because there's only one you. And I'm so happy that you exist. I'm so happy that you're here. And I hope you're joining me in this personal development journey. For those of you who don't know, I named the people who follow me the nice ones. And why? Because I put nice in everything, because nice is in my name. My parents blessed me with nice being in my name, so I've got to be a nice person. So obviously, the people who follow me, they got to be the nice ones. And so I've made that the official, is it called moniker? The official name that I've given those who follow me on any type of social media or in real life in general is, you guys are just the nice ones, point blank, period. You're wonderful. You're great. You're on that personal development journey as well. And you're working on yourselves, and you're getting better and better each and every single day. And you fail, but you fail fast. And so you learn from your failures, and you're teaching others from your failures until you reach that point where it's like you're not failing anymore. You've learned so much that you're just moving and advancing in your career, in your purpose, in life in general, in who you are. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. You guys are truly the nice ones. And so I'm really appreciative of you guys. That is all for my daily vlog. Is this going to be really daily? We'll find out. But today, day 2. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. That's all I have. And yeah, until next time. Goodbye.